Hello friends. Let me just adjust it a little bit there. Okay. I'm out behind our house in our woods. We have as much land in the woods as we have out front where everybody can see it, our mowed property. And it's raining right now. It wasn't raining when I headed out here a minute ago. I'm not very far. The house is back there behind that other tree. There's another tree like this over there. And a pretty big old pine tree. Nice old pine tree. One of the healthy ones. We have many trees out here that are fallen down that need cleaning up, but we just never seem to get to it. We get a little bit done and then it's the garden and the lawn and other stuff. But anyway, I grew up in the woods, actually, right here in Mechanic Falls. You know, little woods like this. I grew up on Oak Street, which is not far from here, and Oak Street runs parallel to Pleasant Street, which is the main road up through to Oxford. And from Oak Street over here to Sunnyside, there's a power line that goes up through there. Now there's a house out there close to the power line, brand new house that we, so far back in the woods we've never seen it. Anyway, I used to hike through the woods there out to Perkins Rock, which is the biggest rock in the town, I believe. Huge, big, house-sized rock to climb on. I've got a video about that somewhere last year, year before. That's on Sunnyside, which is kind of a dead-end neighborhood up there. I did a video about that too. Anyway, I grew up in those woods. Me and my friends, and, or I should say, I and my friends, I don't know. But we had a lot of fun out there. And I love the woods. I love the outdoors. That's why I don't mind sitting here in the drizzly rain talking to you. It's kind of a reset just to get birds. Can you hear the birds? Those are birds. There's traffic noise too, but there's birds out here. And actually, Thelma saw a Phoebe this morning on the. I put the dog run up the other day for our son's dog, and the Phoebes like that dog run, and they like clotheslines. They can watch for bugs and dive down and get the bugs, but they haven't started building a nest yet on my new improved window ledge for them. I guess they didn't like it. Maybe they just haven't started yet. Maybe they'll still make a mess of it. That's okay. That's what I built it for. Anyway, I love nature. I love being in the woods. I brought my little tri-corner stool in case I couldn't find a dry stump to sit on, which I wouldn't. In fact, sitting on this, I had to get it up against this tree so that it wouldn't sink into the ground. Because it's very wet out here. We got puddles all over the place. It's pretty much a swamp. It does dry out in June, July, and August, some. But there is a lot of cleanup work out here. We could load many trucks full of junky old wood. We got somebody, there's a tree that fell down, big tree that fell down over here. If somebody cut it all up into sections, and I don't know who, I didn't do it. I don't think my father-in-law did it, and I don't know who else would do it. But anyway, we've had another tree, a dead one, fall down over the winter that is out here someplace closer to the garden. I cut down a couple of them last year and chunked them up and put them in the bottom of our garden boxes that I built. And I've got 2 more boxes, so maybe I'll use that tree in the bottom of those just to take up space. We don't have to fill it all with expensive dirt. Anyway, hope you're all having a good day. I had some other plans this morning, but the rain took those out, so we'll do that some other time, maybe this afternoon. We've got the grandkids coming the next couple of mornings for homeschool, so that'll keep us busy, occupied. Teach us some things. I'm learning some things especially about history that I didn't know. People, my grandson knows more about history than I do right now, so that's been interesting for me. And I got back into my book. I'm trying to get through that book on the Secrets of Ancient Man. Haven't finished that one yet. I'm up to Israel, up to the Israel section, where we talked about a lot of other civilizations, but we're back up to the Israel section now. Anyway, Have a good day, folks. Try to stay dry.